Hey guys, welcome to a brand new channel, Bay Area Networks. I'm Grim Reaper.
I'm Tito. What it do, baby? How you doing? Hey, especially you.
How you doing? So, to all you guys out there who are just joining in on our channel, this is our first video of the year. Yes, we are filming a couple days before the new year starts. Today is Tuesday, the 30th of December, but we want to get our video ready and edited. So, our first topic of today would be Halo 5.
Halo 5. That's the Master Chief Collection there, but, you know.
So
5.
I've only played a little bit of the first one, couldn't get into Halo. He's played them, so he knows a lot more about it.
I love me some of that Halo.
Now, over the years, I've heard, each one gotten better and better. I heard ODST was the worst one out of all of them.
It was a phone in.
I guess they were reaching for that one. With that being said, Halo 5, it looks like it's going to be them going back to the basics of what made Halo the best and what made, everybody fall in love with the series. From visual wise, it looks amazing. I love the fact that they went back to the original, Halo collection and did a remastered edition and all that. And you picked it up, right?
Oh yeah, it's right there. What's up?
Day one, right?
Yeah, day one.
Did you pre-order it or did you just wait?
I waited, but I still
picked it up.
I still picked it up, because really, it's it wasn't gonna be sold out. Come on, guys,
Yeah, well, most people who had it on the regular Xbox either still have their Xbox and still play it, or just whatever.
Still got the pre-order bonus.
So so have you played it already? This collection?
Yeah, no, I haven't gone through the entire thing.
But from what you played, what is your?
Halo. So there's Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4. And already announced for the people that bought it originally between day 1 to I think December 27th or something like that, or 17th. They're also gonna give us Halo 3 ODST.
Oh,
so
really?
it's gonna be an expansion. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now, Halo 1, it's got the same look as the
More polished though.
Yeah, it's more polished because they remade it for the Xbox 360. So it looks like what's it called? Halo Combat Evolved, the remastered version. That came out on 360, but it is in 1080p, along with now the most impressive Halo 2, which it got the remastered treatment. And man, let me tell you, there's details in that that
you weren't expecting.
Yeah, well, that you were they completely redid things. You still get the whole remastered treatment, so you can see what was there before, as opposed to what was remastered, but what was you don't want to go back like that.
There's no going back after that.
No, it looks so awesome, and you can still kind of tell that it was a remake, because obviously it's a remake. They're gonna do the whole
tweak this, tweak that kind of
thing. Well, no, they're gonna keep it true to what the original was.
Yeah,
but it looks so good. Now Halo 3 and Halo 4, that one looks almost identical. Halo 3 was my favorite multiplayer, but yeah, Halo 2 was the star.
So with Halo 5 being announced, and of course Microsoft says, well, Sony wants to play that. Oh, we're doing 1080p, 60 frames a second. With Naughty Dog, we're doing the same thing with Halo 5. Now, most people are like, yeah, so what? Yeah, but for all gamers out there, 60 frames per second, we're really excited about. I'm not really surprised that Microsoft said that, and I'm not surprised that they, didn't announce it. Most people probably were not going to announce it until it came out, since Uncharted already did announce, like, well, we might as well announce that too. And they also, I've heard, the Order 1886 is going to be the same thing as well. But as far as Halo being full 1080p, 60 frames per second, the 1080p part, most of Microsoft games were almost all, 1080p, versus if it was released on PlayStation versus Xbox.
360 we're talking about. Xbox
Yeah.
360 versus
the
PlayStation.
3. Yeah, 1080p on Xbox, but it was only 720p on the PlayStation. Now that kind of sucked because most people are like, oh, we got 1080p, we got 1080p, ha ha ha. It's like, you know what, just go jump off a bridge, whatever. I just like, just go to hell. just whatever.
Yeah. Well,
but yeah, it
makes sense. There's always been a console war, and you have to hold on to the slightest thing to be like, we got this better than you. We got 1080p. You got that You got that there 720.
Yeah. Now if you fast, okay. So also back then, PlayStation had a more powerful console, and all that stuff had Blu-ray and all that stuff. And we're like, we had this. He goes, oh, our system's still better. Now fast forward, till now, same thing. PlayStation has a better, processing and all that stuff like that. And now we're coming all this. Microsoft still does that. Oh, we're still better. Like, no matter how much powerful more and more system, actually, like, well, we still get this, we still get that. So it doesn't matter which system you sat on. There's always going to be that here says it doesn't matter how powerful your system is because it's all about the games. But then when it comes down to it, pretty soon now games are pretty much going to be on one other system or another. It's not going to really matter. It's going to be like, well, who's more powerful? Then at that point, it's really not going to matter because if all games are going to be on both consoles,
I mean,
it's going to favor someone that has the less power because it won't be able to pump out the graphics as much as the powerful one.
Right? Yeah, but like right now. It's really all about the games.
Yeah.
So
like Uncharted and Halo, exclusives for each system. Now I'm really excited about this. Coming out, the games coming out this year because the fact that we are now going to see true power coming out from each system alone, based on their own standalone system, because they're tailored for that console's power and graphic power and whatever they're going to be able to utilize. Now it's not going to be the full power because they haven't tapped into it that. As well as we would hope to, but we'll see that later on. But this is a potential we're going to get to see. Now, from the teaser we've seen from the Halo 5, I've seen it. It looks phenomenal. I love it. I love the trailer on what's going on with it. It's pretty awesome. You didn't see the trailer.
No.
You got to see the trailer.
All right, we're gonna watch the trailer right after this.
So
hey, maybe there'll be a little follow up.
Yeah. So the trailer was pretty phenomenal. I mean, graphically, it's amazing. Yes, it's a cutscene. Okay. Calm down. It's not a gameplay,
Oh, unless you're talking about the one with the poncho.
No, it's him jumping through hyperspace and another guy talking.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see that.
No, okay. And so with the video going and playing, I'm looking at it graphically. It's amazing. I love the storyline they had for the Halo storyline. I'm not knocking the game just because I didn't play it doesn't mean I hated the game. It just wasn't for me. It just didn't. I probably might give it another chance, but I'm just saying I just never jumped into it. But I'm not saying it's not a bad game. Graphically amazing, great storyline, and you know what? A great world that was created. It's definitely different from all the other games that when it came out in the first place. That's what drew people to it. One is different, two some cool weaponry, badass character, and with all that going there, you have to have great graphics to bring that story to life. And they had that all going for the first one. Now continuing to the fifth one, like let's bring all of that what we had and what was going for it. And moving forward, I don't know exactly what the storyline is going on, but from that trailer alone, I was like, "That's phenomenal." I know a lot of people have been jumping out the windows of their cars before the car stops to get to the store, pick that up. I know this guy.
I don't know. Probably be a
forget parking. Just go for it.
Be a little safer than that.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. Gotta do the essentials.
But I mean, Uncharted, do the exact same thing, and I'm really excited because I've seen the 15-minute gameplay of Uncharted. Did you see it?
I did. I saw some of it. The one where he's kind of jumping, he's fighting off the dude. Yeah, that. So first of all, awesome.
Yeah,
because it looks like it's very detailed as if it was CG.
Yeah.
But it's in-game footage, which is what makes me kind of... And Uncharted's always been good for it. They've always had great...
visuals.
Yeah, they always had great visuals. They've always had, a good integration between the cutscene and the actual gameplay. Yeah. Like, so I feel like within this one, they're going to make it look the most like, hey, this is going on, like, this great action scene. Oh, but you better not let go of the controller, because then it's still in-game footage. So if you're zoned out while the story is going on, then you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're gonna make you play something.
Yeah.
I'm betting.
And what I liked about it, a lot of people were talking about, it goes, oh, it's not 60 frames per second, and it doesn't look that good. I'm like, first of all, they said, yeah, it wasn't 60 frames, it's only 30 supposedly. And this is
really though, like, that matters. Does that really matter? I don't care.
It matters, but you know what? At showing time, they're showing what they have at that moment. The game is not releasing until summer of this year, so they got months and months of more work they got to be doing. They're just showing us what they have so far. Just to see what they have right now is like, oh my god, I haven't seen footage yet for Halo 5, and I'm really excited to see what they got so far. That's not coming out for, I forgot, I had the date written down, I can't remember what the date is, but it's coming out this year, and I'm definitely excited to see what's going to happen. You know, as far as, you know, besides the 60 frames per second, I would like to see the, you know, graphically what it's going to look like. You know, and of course new weapons. You know,
yeah.
Every game is going to come out with new weapons or new tech that they're going to have in game. What would you want to see after you played these already? I know you played them before. What are you most excited to see come back, and what would you like to see different?
What I want to see come back is the gameplay, like Halo 4 gameplay, which it's 343 Studios. Like, Halo 4 had the most comfortable, in my opinion, gameplay, because it just it felt like a good integration between what you're used to with, and a lot of people are gonna hate on this, but what you're used to with Call of Duty, but combined with Halo. And before then, Halo 3 had my favorite control scheme. So I felt like Halo 4 was a good mix. Having, for those people that played Call of Duty a lot and wanted to come back to Halo, it basically, and again, like,
comfortable transition.
It's a comfortable transition. But I do feel like they might have catered a little bit too much to that audience, which, I mean, could kind of suck for the people that. But
wouldn't that be better off, set in like the controller settings, set the way you want to?
Yeah, the thing, that's another thing, and I set it up the way that I want it to. Like, they have presets, and I switched it up. Like, that's something that I want to see come back. And I want to see the same control, the same controls, because it felt like Halo 3 was, again, like, my favorite multiplayer, but because I can control it very well, and I like the way it controlled. But Halo 4 had that run, like you click the button and then you start running, which is something that you'd only see in, like, Call of Duty games at the time. Now it's in Halo. Good. Master Chief can run. Come on now. And so I want to see that come back. What was the other question? Something I don't want to.
So something new that you would like to see in it.
Oh, something new. I want to see I forgot what its name was, but like the Audrey 2 plant monster that was in Halo 2. It was kind of you didn't play Halo 2, did you? No. Okay. Well,
I know what the plan is. I've seen Little Shop of Horrors, so I know the reference.
Yeah. So there's like this acid trip of a talking monster, and I want a talking plant monster, and I want to see that. Like, had the Arbiter in one hand, and spoilers, and Master Chief on the other hand, and it's like, feed me. No, it was. I still haven't actually gone there in the Master Chief collection, but that's what I'm looking forward to in this one. I want to see that. I want to see it come back, maybe as a playable character. Make that happen, 343. You can have that one.
So, as far as, the game goes, 60 frames per second, it's something that's, now can be done on YouTube with your gameplay. I'm excited to see more games be done in 60 frames per second. I know not a lot of studios are really jumping to it. I know Uncharted said yes, we want to do it, and and I'm glad that they're doing it with Halo 5. Even though I'm not a Halo I'm a Halo player, I'm glad that studios are taking the time to go 60 frames per second, full HD content is pretty awesome. If you have the systems now that are capable of pumping up this massive graphics and doing all the power that can do, why not do the 60 frames per second? It makes the game look smoother and more crisper, and you know what, we can see the games the way that it should be done and played. And as far as any other studios, take note. Watch Halo 5 and watch Uncharted 4 and watch them break records with their games. And be like, take notes of what they did right, and then that 60 frames per second, throw that in there. Take the time to do it right, though. Don't just say 60 frames per second. Here you go.
Yeah, I mean,
and have a crappy game.
So the thing is, I like 60 frames per second. I think there's more important things than having 60 frames per second. Like, you can have a locked 30 frames per second and have a great game. But for 60 frames, that's really more for competitive players. If you're playing online, you want to have that instant. You want to have
nice, fresh, crisp looking thing.
Yeah, you want to be able to pan the camera and have that quick shot, no scope, and like that's really for them.
But also makes
60,
but also makes the game looks a lot more smoother. Like
it does. And I feel like kind of like with movies, how a lot of people really don't like how
the high frame rate.
The
Hobbit.
Like The Hobbit. I feel like that's a style choice if you want to have that. There are 120 hertz televisions, and
a lot of people don't like it. I used to work at Best Buy. He sold us, and we've had customers come in and return it because
I sell TVs at Best Buy, kind of like the hero in Dawn of the Dead, the remake. Watch that movie; it's a great movie. I'm the hero, except it's not me.
So we had customers return TVs, one because it was too big for the side, they didn't measure it right, the picture wasn't what they imagined, the sound quality. Now all TVs now, the sound quality is not going to be the best. You're going to need a sound bar or a surround sound system or something to make it sound better. So all you guys right now, if you're watching this, when you buy a TV, just know the TV sound's not going to be great. You're just paying the TV just for good picture quality. Now, with that being said, measure your area before you buy a TV. Now, without that taken out of the way, next thing that people are not liking is the refresh rate, because now you have TVs that have 120 hertz refresh rate.
There's even 240.
And 240. People don't like it because it looks too soap opera-y.
Yeah.
That's the soap opera effect that most people refer to it to, because it looks too fake to them.
Yeah.
Now,
I like.
Most people that return it, we're like, you don't need to return it because you can.
You can shut it off. It's in the menu. You can. There's different presets. I know it went from a Halo talk to a television talk, but bear with us.
Yeah.
Hey, new channel.
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah. So you can turn that off, and you basically can use it if you want to. If you're watching sports, that's what it's there for. If you're not watching a sports, then you can shut that off and watch.
Yeah. And unlike games, you can't turn it off in games.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, wait. You can, right?
Hey. Also, if you really want that Twitch reaction, you might want to shut that off on certain televisions because it will make the speed go faster. So. Sometimes it processes the image and it gives you a little bit of lag on like input lag. So from the moment that you press the button to what's showing up on screen could take a little longer if you have that set on. You can have those competitive gamers.
See, there you go. That's why we segue into the TVs and the fresh rates. Now, as far as the frame rate goes, not only does it refer to like that, but also for certain games like Final Fantasy, you want that 60 frame rates per second because of the beautiful CGI scenes and the beautiful scenes that they have in the gameplay. It doesn't go just to for a fast gameplay, but also refresh the screen so you get that nice crisp image continuously and upload as fast as you possibly can. And I mean, it looks amazing when you do that. I was watching a couple of games on YouTube and they were 60 frames per second. You can see the difference. Most people say I don't notice the difference. You can. It looks a little bit cleaner. It's hard to see. But as far as Halo goes, graphically, I mean, from what I've seen, I mean, I'm excited to see what's going to happen when it comes out, because just from that trailer alone, the graphics from the first one that jumped to the second one was amazing, and so on and so forth. From the last game that we played from Halo to this one now, I mean, the step is beyond huge. It's amazingly huge. It's like Last of Us from Uncharted 2 huge kind of a jump. That's how graphically amazing.
Yeah. Uncharted 2 looked phenomenal, but then when you brought out Last of Us looked in many points, it looked like real life. And this was running on a PlayStation 3. Then when it came out on PlayStation 4, I mean, it looked still about the same, but there's certain changes in there that were very had more detail. I feel like they added more grass. I probably should have looked it up.
Like Grand Theft Auto, how it was on Grand Theft Auto was on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and then it came to PS4 and Xbox One. It graphically more better. And they added stuff to the scenery that wasn't there before.
Better.
I know, more better. That sounded bad leaving my mouth and in my head. I was like, no, don't say it. Oh, too late. Can't take it back. It's already out there.
More better is what it was. So.
More better. Well, that's English for you, right?
Yeah.
That's bad English.
Strategery.
Strategery. But yeah, they added more, for this one scene, they had more bushes, more trees, more animals, and they added a lot more stuff to the scenery. Now, they didn't have to do that. They did it because you can do that with that system, and it looked a whole lot better.
Yeah.
I'll find that video again. I'll link it in the description, or I'll put an annotation somewhere. You go and click it and take a look at it.
Click on his face?
Yeah, click on his face. No.
Is that how that works?
No, I'll put an annotation somewhere.
Oh, I don't know.
Put an annotation
click
right up here.
Face.
Annotation right there. And as far as it goes, the big step from the Halo 4 to Halo 5 is going to be very noticeable, because it's been a while since we've seen Master Chief in action, and this is definitely going to be, his first outing on the Xbox One. And since he was the one that launched the Xbox, the first Xbox when it came out, it feels right to have him come back and show us what the Xbox One can do.
And it can do a lot. Now it's already well known. The PlayStation 4 is more powerful than the Xbox One, although they have almost the same inside of the inside of each console. They're almost the same console. Almost the same console. PlayStation 4 being slightly more powerful. However, the Xbox One was handicapped before by having I believe it was 10% of the memory or something like that go into Kinect. It's basically to use the Kinect. At this point, that's all gone. Phil Spencer took over as president of Xbox, and gloves are off. This holiday season, Xbox One sold over the PlayStation 4.
With the nice price drop and everything like that.
Yeah. They price dropped. They were the number one selling console. A lot of people didn't think they could do that. They did, and
that's including with PlayStation coming out with the Black Friday bundle with Grand Theft Auto 5 and The Last of Us being all in one bundle, and I think it was Lego Batman and what was the other one?
Lego Batman for the PS3,
the PS4 bundle. Yeah.
Oh,
Lego Batman and
Lego Batman. I think was PS3.
PS4.
Oh well, then because what I saw was
and he still works at Best Buy, guys.
Well, no, because I didn't see it there. I saw a PS3 with 500 gigabytes and Lego Batman 3, and what do you call it? But what I saw was 2 bundles for the PS4, which was the Destiny bundle, which came with the white console,
That doesn't count. That wasn't a Black Friday one though. That
Oh,
wasn't
Black Friday. Oh, I'm sorry.
The Black Friday one. The Black Friday one was just the Grand Theft Auto 5, The Last of Us downloadable voucher, and then there was was a Batman game, the Lego Batman, and there was another game. I can't remember. I don't think it was Assassin's Creed, one of the Assassin's Creed ones. I'm not 100% sure, but those were like it was just for the Black Friday bundle. It was like 400 for both the. Or was it 400, 350? I don't remember. 400 for.
TV.
So yeah, so you get the PlayStation and you get the 2 games with it. Now with that being said, Xbox outsold them. Now
stick to the end where we physically fight it out.
Yeah. So now you have Xbox coming out with this, Halo 5. What kind of edition are we going to expect from them? Are we going to get a special, special Master Chief looking kind of Xbox One?
I hope so. They did it for Call of Duty 4. I mean, Call of Duty 4. Yeah, what am I talking about? Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
And what I'm surprised is PlayStation did not do that either. They did not do that like Xbox did, which is kind of surprising. I'm surprised they didn't jump on that one as well.
I just they must have had some sort of exclusive with.
Because I mean, the console looks pretty sick though. The Advanced Warfare Xbox One looks pretty sick.
That's kind of weird to me.
You're kind of weird, but it still looked pretty cool. I was kind of surprised on how it looked. But of course, PlayStation did come out the PlayStation 20th anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, which sold for $15,000. Was it
online?
Yeah. $15,000. That's several PS4s over.
Yeah, I would have liked to have gotten that one because I've had the PlayStation 1. I've been a PlayStation fan since the very first PlayStation. That was the very first console I bought by myself. I bought it myself. I started working
was a 64.
So I bought that one by myself, and I've been on PlayStation ever since. I wasn't a big Xbox fan. I joined Xbox when they came out with halfway through the Xbox 360's life. That's when I finally started joining on to it. But other than that, I mean, I've been on PlayStation's band for a long, long time. Still play their games.
Yeah.
But all in all, I'm definitely excited to see what Microsoft's going on with their Halo 5, and I'm excited to see what's going on. I might play it, might not.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna buy both. I'm gonna play through Uncharted. I beat all of the Uncharted's.
So yeah.
Yeah. Except for Golden Abyss, which I'm halfway through. I'm playing it now, but yeah. I need to renew my PlayStation Plus. Halo, however, so that's the difference between Halo and Uncharted is that I'm gonna play. Well, I'm gonna play through Uncharted, but I'm gonna play
multiplayer.
I'm gonna play through Halo and then stick around for the multiplayer. Yeah. And that's Uncharted is an experience where Halo is
an adventure.
Oh, damn! All right, you said it better than what I would have said. Yeah, it's a video game that you'd get addicted to, and you'd basically
stick around for more.
Yeah, you stick around.
It's like a drug.
I'm gonna be playing more Halo. Probably.
Yeah. With that being said, guys. We have more coming around for our channel, Bay Area Network. Click on my channel, Grim Reaper Entertainment. That's my new channel name. There's a link below at the bottom. So stick around for more coming from Grim Reaper.
Tito, what it do, baby?
And we have more from our other fellow Bay Area Network people. And we'll be seeing you guys around. Bye.
Later, homies. Putting on my shoes right in front of the camera.
I can see you on the camera.
I'm putting on my shoes right in front of the camera.
You want to move that thing over a little bit? There you go. Now you can see you.
All right.
Ready?